Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is of course all about new makeup releases, mostly of the indie world, and I welcome you to that, to spend some time with me and to just chat a little bit about makeup and enjoy looking at stuff, and I am very excited to do that. Okay, before we go in though, I want to quickly show you what I have on my face. First of all, that is one of the Unearthly Cosmetics lippies, the lip glosses. This is the shade, let me just check. This is the shade Ornament. They are so nice. I've spoken about these lippies quite some time already, and I am a big fan. I am more and more getting into the lip glosses. Go figure. Like, if you have been following me already longer here on my channel, and I always told you lip glosses, if I pay for the color, then I want to have the whole coverage, the whole color, and not just a hint of it, but the older and more spectacular I get, I'm getting into it, so just saying. Okay, so that is that. And as the palettes that I've used, or for the palettes that I've used, I actually combined two palettes. So this is first of all the Michaela palette. Which one was that now? Part 2? Is that part 2 or is it part 1? I don't know. From Glamlight, I think it might be part 2. This one. Okay, so I used the mattes from this palette, and for the shimmers, duochrome, multi-chromes, I used the radioactive palette from Gourmand Girls Cosmetics. So this is how that palette looks. I quite honestly have not given this enough love, because I received this in PR when I was on my social media break or shortly before, and I was already completely overwhelmed and everything. But boy oh boy, I mean, I hope you can see. And if you don't, I really highly recommend that you follow me on my Leorah Cosmetics Instagram, because I have close-up pictures of all of my looks there, and I'm posting almost daily, and I'm basically posting, and I kind of feel that that is so much cooler than what I used to do. I'm posting the looks that I'm actually wearing today, you know, and that is so nice, because usually back then, the old times, I posted whatever, you know, sometimes it was 3 months old, sometimes it was who knows what, and of course it was very edited. Now you're getting the exact thing without editing, and it is so much nicer, and I'm so proud of my Instagram. So yeah, please feel free to follow me there. It's Leorah Cosmetics, and of course if you click on the link from my link tree in the description box, it will show you to all my social media. There's also a styling page, and in case you're interested in my dogs and a little bit also my kids, because sometimes they pop up there too, there is also an Instagram that is called My Shepherd Squad, which is of course about my 4 dogs. Okay, sweeties, long speech. Now let us maybe go in, and first of all let us check if I have internet. It should work today. Okay, sweeties, let us go in. I do have some kids at home. I have some of my dogs, if not all of them, sleeping here on the floor next to me, and so we shall see how this one works out. Okay, let us go in and let us start with the Collective Cosmetics. Now, I've tried this brand. I have tried the eyeshadow formula. Have I tried anything else? I do not believe so. Okay, so I do have, I think, 2 palettes of the Collective Cosmetics, and they're coming out though now this time with a Blaze Balm, which you see here. And apparently, you know what, I'm just gonna read this for you because they're saying it the best and I cannot possibly say it any better. Okay, so it says here, a buttery balm with subtle shimmer that can be used to adorn the skin in glowing radiance. We offer a peach and a bronze shade, both exquisite and complementary for all skin tones from palest to deepest. The product is moisturizing and skin nourishing, imparting a gorgeous glow from within. Look to lips, cheeks, high points of the face, shoulders, décolleté, arms. The results are breathtaking. Okay, now I don't have a picture of it actually being used. I only have this as of right now, but I know that the Collective Cosmetics is an amazing brand. In case you haven't tried it, I highly recommend for you to check it out. But this is basically what it is, and if you are into something like this, then, you know, maybe just give it a try. Okay, then wait, do I have a price for this? $12 each. It's available now. All right, so then let's also talk about something else they're coming out with, and that is these Duochrome liquid eyeshadows. And in the components already, they look super nice. I think kinda, and I'm not an expert on this like at all, but I feel like it is so smart to put duochromes or multi-chromes into components that have a twist in it. Now, if you are an expert, please let us know in the comments if there is some truth to what I'm thinking, okay? Because it just shows off, because of those twists, the likelihood of the shift showing up already in the component is so much higher, isn't it? And that is so smart, and I think that looks really beautiful. Now, for me personally, not too much into liquid anything, just maybe for the lips, but eyes or face and stuff, it's just not really my comfort zone, but maybe it is for you, so definitely check this one out. These are, let me see, also $12 each. Wait, was that other? Yeah, the balm was also $12 each, okay? So these are $12 each, and also this is available now. Okay, now let us go to Sugar Drizzle because they're sneak peeking something, and they asked kindly if we are ready for this. Now, look at this one. This is the Red Panda palette. This is so cute. Do you know that I actually assigned an animal to all of my children when they were born? And actually Tekoa, my youngest one, who is going to be 7 in August, his animal is a red panda. You know, I should get this palette for him. So this is so cute. I love this. So this is just the outer packaging. I have not seen anything that is inside, so this could be all kinds of things. I'm assuming it's a palette, it's an eyeshadow palette, but it could be all kinds of things. I have no idea, but this is how it looks. Okay, so this is coming soon. We'll definitely be talking about that still. And also coming out with this one, we spoke about the palette already last time, and I just wanted to add, because there's also these single components there, and of course you also see the swatches, the accompanying swatches. I think this is so beautiful. I honestly feel these single components, how are they called though? I don't know. When you look at the swatches, they are, I think, more sparkly, and the palette, these shades are more metallics. Metally, I don't know, they're more metallics. So I think both of them have, of course, their place, and I think both of them are beautiful. Right now I'm more into the sparkly stuff. That's why I'm basically also adding glitter to almost every one of my looks these days, because I'm just really feeling it. Okay, so that was all. You guys growling at each other? Okay, yeah, so that is what I wanted to say about Sugar Drizzle. Now let us talk about something very spectacular that I spoke about at the end of my last video, my last week's new makeup releases, because we spoke about a sneak peek from Ace Beauty, and we knew already basically from that post back then that there are 4 palettes coming, and they have basically, well, names of flowers. Okay, now that's all I knew. Now by now, of course, we know that this is the Floral collection, and it's 4 palettes as we knew, and now we also see the color scheme. Now I also know it is limited edition, which I did not know back then, but this is the Floral collection, and I think I'm getting this. I think, because I'm not 100% sure right now as of when I'm filming this, because I actually have a PR person in the US, and I asked her if she can please order this for me. Okay, so I think she did. I think she managed to get the whole bundle for me. The whole bundle retails for $75, and you get a free full-sized eyeshadow amplifying primer with it, or you can buy, of course, palettes individually, and they retail then for $20 each. This is available now. I don't know for how long. I also don't know if there's going to be a restock or anything, but I think it's beautiful. I'm just a super huge fan of Ace Beauty, and I feel like they put together such a nice range, you know, from like super colorful to super classy. It kind of like covers all bases, and right now I feel like I need this, you know. Can you stop? Can you stop, Dante? This is turning into a now I know why they're barking. Hey, sweetie, come in. I'm being protected by my dogs from my children. Hey, Shalevet. You guys, this is Shalevet, bow down. So if you don't know, Shalevet is Kinneret's twin sister. Kiki, you of course know already.
You can come in.
Where is she? Kiki, come in. Come on, sweetie.
Oh, is someone calling me? Shalevet?
Come on, sweetie. Okay, because you guys have asked, or some of you have asked, that you actually want to see Kinneret's twin sister. And I mean, if you see them next to each other, you would not believe She's trying to negotiate her way through the dogs. We have a bit of a traffic jam here. Come on, sweeties. Come on, come on.
No, but now I can't even.
There are two dogs here blocking the way. Wait.
Dande. Ah, yeah, she's pushing. Whoa.
And there is Kinneret, and these are my two twin girls. And you wouldn't believe that they are twins, right? Sweeties, you have to go down a bit, otherwise you're extending out of the frame. My beauties. Okay, sweeties, how are we doing?
We're doing great.
Yeah?
Yes.
Nice. Chalevit, you want to film with me? She never wants to be in front of the camera, but maybe if you guys leave enough comments in the comment section that you want to see Chalevit in a video with me, maybe I can convince her. No?
Maybe.
Okay, sweeties, and of course, because Kiki is here already, you want to promote your next video on Thursday?
Yes. Okay, so
Quickly.
okay. There's a video coming, and it's a very special one, and it's someone very, very important for Mom.
I'm in love with him.
Yes.
Yes. Did you know? No, you didn't know.
Shh, don't tell him which person though.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, it's coming, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to be at your best again?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
It's awesome. It's. Do you need water here? I say it in videos. Do you need water here?
Alright, so in case you don't know, Kinneret has actually her own show here on my channel. We just started that like 3 weeks ago or something, which is called Kiki is Loud. Those videos go up every Thursday so far, and in case you want to check it out, then of course feel free to do so, and make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss them. Okay, is that it? Yeah. Are you checking out my stuff?
Yeah.
Really? Come on, go. People want to know about new makeup releases.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Bye.
Did you just do that on camera? I cannot believe it. Alright, girls.
Okay.
See you later.
Subscribe to my mom. Okay.
Subscribe to my mom.
Banana.
Oh my goodness, you girls. Yeah, okay, so now you know, that's what I meant with there are some kids at home. Okay, sweeties, I hope you didn't mind this too much, but it's just real life, you know, and I'm also kind of encouraging my kids to come by and just be real, you know, because the first years of my channel, I always told them, stay upstairs, don't move, don't move chairs, because you hear that when they're moving chairs on the floor, on the ground, on the floor, you know. It was very, very oppressive, and I'm like, no, you know, it's life, and I want them to be part of this, and they're so supportive, and they have been from the very get-go. They have been so supportive of me doing this, so, you know, that's why, like, come on, and you know. Alright, so sweeties, we were talking of course about Ace Beauté, and I believe that I will get this. Now, what did I want to say? Okay, the color scheme, I basically told you already that I really, really like this. The variety in it. Yeah, and I cannot even tell you which one is my favorite, because I think they all rock in their own universe, you know? What I don't, I have a hair here. I'm not the biggest fan of the shape of the pants. It's a little bit, hi Rex. It's a little bit like, he's licking my armpit. Sorry. Okay, it's a little bit like melt, right? And you know, people like it or people don't. I'm not the biggest fan of the shape of the pen size or the pen shape, but that's okay. I can get over that. It's not so bad. Okay, guys, you cannot fight now. You cannot. Okay, settle down. Thank you. Alright, sweeties, price I already told you, this is available now, and I don't know for how long. They also moved my soft boxes again. This is amazing. Okay, then let's also talk about a brand that I didn't know. This is the first time that I'm featuring this, and I basically just found it right now, and that is Yenza Beauty, and they're coming out with the Super Serum Silk Cream blushes. Now here you see of course the shades, and it is very, I think it's a very, very nice range, from very classy and for like suitable for very, very light skin to like really, really deep. yeah, and as far as I know, I just read that this is an Asian women-owned brand, in case you're interested. And yeah, and this is what they're coming out with. So I think this is really, really nice. Again, I am not too much into liquid and cream products. I'm more the powder girl, what can I say? But I definitely wanted to show you because, of course, we all have different preferences, and maybe this is a brand that you would like to check out or support, or both, obviously. And then please do so. We have 8 different shades, and they retail for $32 each, and this is available now. All right, then let's talk about Notoriously Morbid, because they're coming out with the Blood and Daffodils palette. This is a well, it's a palette. It consists of 9 shades. It retails for $29.99, and then they're also coming out with matte liquid lipsticks, and one looks a little bit more, honestly 2 of them don't look matte to me. I don't know. It says here, but I'm gonna read this for you. You know, my concentration broke because of my kids coming in. Okay, so it says here, it's 3 F and TM inspired Mystic Mattes. I don't know what that means. I know what Mystic Mattes means, but F and TM, I have no idea. Okay, so we do have these mattes, but one of them, it says here, it's a bright tangerine gilded with an immense amount of golden green shifting sparkles. That, sweeties, I really, really like that. And I bet with you that you can also use that as a topper on top of the other ones. You know, the one that is next to the palette, the more taupey one, actually also does not look super matte to me. It looks more like a satin, and the one on top of the palette or above the palette, that one looks like a true matte to me, but I don't know. Okay, so sweeties, this is what they're coming out with, and this is available now from Notoriously Morbid. Then let's also talk about CXC Beauty, because they're coming out with the Bro Sculpt face palettes. So there are 4 palettes: brights, light, medium, and deep, and this is available now for $59 each, and this is how they look. Yeah, so face palettes is, I think it's a good idea for a lot of people. I'm personally more into singles, because that's just, I don't know, that's how I vibe. But what I have to say is, of course, that I love it that he did different shade options, like different skin tone options and all of that, because only then, if you ask me, face palettes make sense. You know, I speak about this almost every time. I have a true hang up with this, you have to forgive me, but this what he does here makes absolute sense, and I'm kind of debating which one I like the most, if it's the brights or the light, because I'm obviously not medium or deep, so yeah. But yeah, so this is what it looks like, and in case you want to check this one out, you feel free to do so. Then I also wanted to show you or introduce to you a new brand, and that is the Dimpled Darling Cosmetics. And that is, first of all, such a cute name, the Dimpled Darling Cosmetics. And they're coming out with the Jelly Glitz collection, and that is 4 different ones. And basically it is, I guess, glitter in a jelly formula, and then it dries down after you have applied it. All right, there are also brushes together with that, and this is what it is. I do not have a price here right now, but this is all available now in case you want to check this one out. I think this is very, very cute. Now on the eyes, again, I'm not too much into anything liquid, as you already know. Now this dries down though. Okay, but I feel like if you have textured eyelids, and I'm starting to get textured eyelids because, you know, not getting younger, this can sometimes backfire. But I also have to admit that I have not played around with this concept enough to actually make an informed decision. The only time that I have played with stuff like this was when Melt came out with the Mary Jane collection, and I think there were these glitter pots. Right? And I think I have 2 of the glitter pots, or 3, I have no idea. I don't remember anymore. And they looked amazing when I put them on, and then I didn't pay attention to it, and then they creased like crazy. Okay, but again, that was the only time I played with stuff like this, and I think in general, in application techniques and all of that, I've gotten, well, much more. I've advanced since then. So I definitely should actually try this, because the idea of putting glitter on my body is something that I absolutely want to do. You know, it is just something that vibes so much with me, and I'm totally into this. Yeah, so I cannot tell you what they retail for, but you know, maybe check it out yourself. So this is the Dimpled Darling Cosmetics. Okay, sweeties, let us talk about Elijah Storm Cosmetics, because they are going to come out with the Under the Sea palette. This palette is a big palette, which is really, really nice, because that is definitely my preference. And this palette includes 13 duochrome shades, 6 shimmer shades, and 6 matte shades. And okay, so what I actually just right now realized when I looked at the outer packaging is that there is a black Ariel and a white Ariel. And of course, you know that, honestly, I haven't seen it. I just know it from like YouTube trailers and stuff that is popping up, that there has been a new Ariel that is black, right? Now, I'm not going to get into this because I'm not going to get into this, you know, because yeah. But in any case, this is the sizing of the palette. It is a very nice big palette. I cannot wait to see what is behind it, because I love everything that is ocean themed, you know, because for me, my perfect colors are blues and greens, and ranking right after that is purples. I really, really love those shades, and I assume that there's gonna be a lot of blues and greens. Purples, I don't know, but I'm assuming that it's also, of course, going to be the color scheme of Ariel itself, the fishtail and things like this. So this shall be super, super exciting. This is coming soon. We're definitely going to talk about this, and let me just read what it says here, okay? Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? I wanted to create a product featuring both Ariels. I wanted to show the passing of the crown from one princess to another. Ariel has always been my favorite. So now seeing she's going to be introduced in a new light to a new audience, giving them the representation that they've always longed for. I'm happy to give up my old favorite princess to all the new kids that are going to have someone to relate to or look up to in such an amazing character. Okay, yes. Yes, I just hope that we are not, that all of us old people get robbed of all the people that we used to adore. You know, not people, the icons or the, you know, characters. Because, you know, kind of feels like us old people don't matter much anymore. You know, what we grew up with and what we liked. But in any case, I do get it. And that's all I'm gonna say. Okay, sweeties, then let's talk about Hank and Henry, because they're coming out with a really, really cute palette. And that is the Carla Collection palette with 20 shades with mattes and shimmers. This is available now for $45. And yeah, so this is how it looks. Again, super, super nice size for a palette. I wanna say that, you know, 18 shades, 24 shades, or even bigger is really, really my thing that I would like to come out with. If I would come out with a palette, it would probably not be under 18 shades, you know, just so you know. Okay, so color scheme is super, super pretty. You can go, of course, from super, super colorful to really neutral. And if that is something you want to check out, then of course do so. This retails for $45. I think I said that already. Okay, then let's also talk about Cleonat, because they are sneak peeking a new palette. And this is the outer packaging. Now, the theme or the title is missing, because right now they have a contest going, because people need to guess what the exact title of the palette is. So I cannot really tell you, but this is the outer packaging. Also, this is ocean themed, which is really, really nice, and I'm very excited to see what they are going to come out with. Yeah, so Cleonat is of course one of the top ranking, for me, okay, for me, top ranking brands when it comes to multi-chromes and shades like this. And I've also heard from one of my besties who is super, super experienced with shades from all kinds of different brands, and she says that Cleonat is pretty much unmatched, you know. So I'm very excited about this one. Am I gonna get this? No, because most likely this is going to be out of the realm of possibility financially for me, but I don't have any like price range or anything here. No more information, just this picture. Okay, so but we're definitely going to talk about this. Now let us talk about Edge Beauty, because they're coming out, and I think it's two different things. I hope I'm not saying something wrong here. They're coming out with the Grown in the Garden mini palette collection. So you do have the Flower Hour, the Cloudy Days, and the Garden Growth. These are available now. and they retail for $18 each or $50 for the bundle. Okay, and then they're also coming out with this, and I thought that this is the same thing, but then I looked at the palettes and they were actually different color schemes. So this is the Greenhouse 12-pan eyeshadow palette. It kind of looks like it could also be 4-pan palettes, like 3 of them in a row, right? So I was a little bit confused, but it is a 12-pan eyeshadow palette. This is a special limited edition eyeshadow palette, and this is how this one looks. And again, this whole theme of like grown in the garden, greenhouse, I think it's so adorable, you know? I think it's really, really pretty. And also now talking, of course, about the bigger palette here, the 12-pan palette, the range from light to dark is really, really nice. There's a super nice balance here in the palette, and yeah, so this retails for $46 and is available now from Edge Beauty. Okay, now let's talk about Mika Beauty Shop, because they are coming out with these new hand-pressed shadows. They are dropping this Friday on the 28th. Okay, they're going to drop, and they're going to be available for pre-order for 3 days. And then I think the real release is going to be on May 1st, if I understand this right. Okay, so they retail for €13.50 per piece, I want to say, if I understand this post correctly. Okay, super, super nice looking Mika Shop or Mika Shop. You know what? You need to let me know how to pronounce the name, because I always said Mika Beauty Shop, but my bestie the other day said Mika, so I have no idea. So let me know if in case you know. Okay, so I think they look beautiful, and I know from this certain bestie, because she has tried that brand, that is also really, really nice quality. And this is definitely a brand that I want to try on my bucket list. Okay, definitely on my bucket list. All right, let's talk about Pout and Shout, because they're coming out with the Dragon Heart palette. This is how she looks, 12 shades, and it says here it has a fancy range of finishes. Some are a bit shifty, vegan and handmade, upcycled outer packaging, professionally sanitized every step of the way. I might come back and add more deets if I find the energy. So cute. Pay according to your means and just holla if you want it. Available now. Okay, I mean, seriously, this person is just a piece of my heart by now. You know, I have spoken about Pout and Shout so many times, and I've given them so many shout outs. Still haven't tried the brand, but I just love the vibe of this brand so much, because of, you know, the whole upcycling and the whole creativity to create something with something that is not new, you know, and also the thing that you can pay whatever you can. And that is just incredible to me. Incredible to me in a world where everybody is trying to make as much money as they possibly can and just squeeze and squeeze and squeeze more and more and have a bigger profit range and all of that. This person stands there and says, you pay me whatever you can. I love that. I love that. You know, this is just like beyond. Yeah. Okay, super, super nice. Okay, so let us also talk about Camarillo Beauty, because they're coming out with 2 highlighter shades. Definitely wanted to show you. They retail for $18 each. They are now available. And of course, one is a very, very silvery platinum finish and one is a gold finish. Both of those shades are very, very classy, in case you want to add something very classy to your collection. And the swatches that you see there on the arm, very, very, very shiny and sparkly, and I'm sure you can build this up so you can be seen out of space, which is kind of what I like to do. I have to say. Yeah, so in case you want to check this one out, this is live from Camarillo Beauty. Okay, what else do we need to talk about? Is there anything? Yes, we need to talk about Bella Beauty Bar, because they are sneak peeking a palette that is going to drop super, super soon. And this is coming early May. Okay, so they're coming out with the Smoky Glam palette, and it looks, I only have a video here. I hope that I will be able to take screenshots if I don't find them anywhere, that someone else did it for me already. This is rosy neutrals, cold neutrals, smoky as it can be, and just so classy and so spectacular. I really like the vibe of this. And let me just sweep over this again because the video stopped and then I can't see it. Okay, I think this looks absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. There's also some softer, more like dirty greens in a way, which is so sexy. And then there's also like a little bit a corner where it leans a little bit more into orange, but mostly I would say it is like rosy shades, and it is just so spectacular. Also, of course, the size of the palette, really loving it. And this I could really like this. Just saying. Okay, so this is coming early May from Bella Beauty Bar, in case you want to check this one out. And I think with that we are done, sweeties. All right, so maybe let me just move over. Let me just quickly say something again about this whole thing with it really kills me with you know, these characters. Okay, characters switching and swapping because I just feel like everything is getting replaced, and I do have a problem with that. Okay, yes, we need to learn from the past and we need to readjust the future, but we need to also live with the past the way it was. Okay, and I do not think that everything needs to be fixed. I do not think so. Okay, but feel free to leave your comments about this in the comment section. Of course, I'm not here to offend people, or I'm also not here to like lecture people or whatever. I'm just sharing my own opinion. And I'm very go with the flow when it comes to stuff like this, especially when we're talking about makeup. This is not rocket science, okay? We're talking about makeup and packaging of the makeup. In you know, just putting it into the like perspective. Like it's really simple stuff when you actually think about this, okay? And I don't know how I'm gonna say this. When I speak in my family about stuff like this, I can of course be way more easygoing about this because it's not social media, and social media is very difficult to handle these days. But I just feel like we need to not go into a very dangerous direction. Do you know what I mean? Does anyone know what I mean? Let me know in the comments. But as always, be kind to each other and to me, because we all deserve that, okay? All right, sweeties, that is what it is. Of course, as always, leave me your comments, give the video a like or a dislike in case you hate me now. That is, of course, very possible these days. Beyond that, of course, subscribe to my channel in case you want to. Check out, of course, Kiki's video that is coming tomorrow, and I'm wishing you a wonderful week. I'm going to see you here super soon, and up until then, definitely go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.